Okay, I've been watching videos about this lately. It's been starting to crop up again a little more. Maybe because we're starting to swing into the election season and to see who's doing what, who's for what, and who's against what. I see a lot more of trans women in women's sports. And I myself am very, very leery about it. Now, my daughter doesn't play sports. She was never interested in any kind of sport. So I don't really have to worry about like a trans man dressing in front of her. That doesn't happen. Okay? So I don't have firsthand knowledge of this. Some people do. I don't. The only thing I can tell you is my opinion and my observations on it. So what I'm seeing now is, just by sight alone, a man who is transitioning is taking the hormones and is allowed to compete with women. Which is, I'm sorry, it's unfair. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. Well, maybe not faster, it depends. You know, some women are pretty quick. But they're bigger and stronger. They're bigger and there's a reason women aren't in the NFL. There's a reason there's a women's football league for women. Because if somebody like an offensive lineman or a defensive end starts playing with women, they will destroy them. They will run over them like they weren't even there. There's a reason that we don't mix these two sports together, or these two genders, if you want to put it that way, together. Okay? These women are bigger and stronger. I always go back to what David Chappelle said, and it's funny, but it's also true. If LeBron James decided to transition and was taking all the hormones and doing all the things he was supposed to do for transition, and then plays in the WNBA, he would score 800 points a night. Because he would be running over these women. They wouldn't even guard him. And he towers over them. There is a reason there are certain things. There's women and there's men. And don't mix you know what's really funny about all of this? I haven't seen one woman want to play a man's sport. Or in a man's realm. Now, I'm not talking about female football kickers, okay? I'm talking about women playing with men in actual minor league baseball, let's say. College football. Okay, I know there are women coaches. I know they tried to get women in like the independent leagues to play with the men, but there's just no comparison. Okay, a man can throw consistently a 98-mile-an-hour fastball where a woman can't. I don't care how strong they are; they can't do it. And if they are, they're a freak of nature. I'm sorry, for lack of a better term. But this has to stop. Okay, you want to transition. You want to be a woman. You want to, you feel like your whole life you've been trapped in a man's body. Fantastic. Do what you got to do. But don't tell me, especially with the swim. The whole thing started with me with the swimmer. I forget the person's name. But when you're 400th, you're in the 400 ranking with the men. And now all of a sudden you transition and you become a woman, and now you're the best woman swimmer. That's a bunch of shit. That shouldn't be allowed. Okay? And because I say stuff like that, oh, you're not tolerant. No, it's called fairness. It's called sportsmanship. There was a horrific video I saw of a trans woman, a man transitioning, playing field hockey. And they took a shot, and because they were stronger, and because they were bigger, this shot hit this girl in the face and knocked out all her teeth. You cannot let this happen. I'm sorry, you can't. We went from equal women's sports, Title IX, I'm going to say, to now that is obsolete. And I don't know why or how they let this happen. I don't know if it's a legal thing. If some judge said, well, yeah, they have to participate. Because if that were the case, I would have played softball with the girls and worn a wig. Or said to somebody, I'm transitioning to a woman and I want to play softball with the girls. I would have killed them. And I suck at softball. With the men, I can pitch. That's about it. But hitting, I suck. But hitting a women's league baseball, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. And I've done it. I've coached women and had them pitch to me as a goof. And I smacked her all over the friggin' park, and she was good. She was a good pitcher. But I smacked her all over the park. That's why I wouldn't play women's softball, because I'd kill them. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm looking at this at a different or bad angle or whatever. I still don't think that trans men should not be playing with women. Sorry, you're bigger, you're stronger, you're faster. You're the $6 million man compared to these women. No. That's why you don't see women in professional hockey against men. Because they'll get flattened against the boards. Are you kidding me? These guys give each other concussions. They'll knock the friggin' head off a girl or a woman. There's a reason why they're sanctioned for each other. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think I am at this point. I think it needs to stop. I don't care if you're transitioning. You're still bigger, you're still stronger, and you're still faster than the women you're competing against. And it's not fair because those women have been competing their whole lives to be the best they can be at that sport. And you took it away from them. That's my view on it. I could be wrong, but I'm not. Booyah!